Welcome back to another reaction video. My name is JERiCK.
I'm Rafi.
And today we are watching something interesting. Filipino women are striking back at women in the US.
I'm very intrigued.
I think this is about some passport bros.
Yeah, maybe a little bit about feminism too, I'm sure.
Yeah, but this should be interesting.
The amount of disrespect in that video is unfathomable. Not only did you just generalize one country, but 3. Did you even know that in the Philippines, they speak English as their second language?
I don't think this girl is Filipino. I could be wrong.
Maybe she's probably part something else.
Have you even traveled outside of the US yet? Because I know a lot of Americans that never even leave America. If you come to Bangkok, Thailand, a lot of people here do speak English very well as well.
So she's Thai.
No.
I think you better check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Her English is actually really good too.
Americans is arrogant as fuck.
Yeah.
I don't even know whether to classify myself as American or Filipino. I'm Phil-Am. Fuck you.
Yeah. I think we're Phil-Ams for sure because we're Filipinos, but we're a little bit more American.
We're just a little westernized.
Yeah.
I'm just a little more hip.
A little. You're hip hop.
Hey, what's going on? Good
I got the
people.
Nas shirt on. What's good?
I'm gonna be talking about something that not only I predicted, but all of us men, we was right. We were
passport
right
bros,
about the
man.
part of the passport movement that if black women keep making TikTok videos assaulting these other women, talking about black men was talking trash on the way out the door as we left, we shouldn't do that when really we wasn't. But we warned them that if they keep making videos about it, they're only gonna make the movement grow stronger. They're only gonna make more of the world hear about it. Well, guess what has happened?
Passport bros' wives are coming.
Watching these women talk about Asian ladies is a disgrace. And I want to tell you about their
So a passport bro, from my understanding, is this new movement.
ผู้ชายคนนี้ค่ะเป็นชาวอเมริกันค่ะที่อาศัยอยู่ในประเทศเกาหลีใต้เขาได้
My
พูด
brain
ถึง
is so
passport
confused right now.
girls movement นะคะที่ตอนนี้กำลังเป็น
This is just a
ไวรัล
lot
วิดีโอ
right
ใน
now.
Women that can speak
Come on,
very
skip
little
some of
English.
this.
Women that
That generalization
But
is
what does
quite
that mean,
irritating. If
though?
you want to know the reason why men go to other countries to find someone they love, it's because of women like you. Talking about women empowerment.
Pause this real quick, because this idea of they speak very little English, that only is an insult to you because you live in America. The rest of the world does not give a fuck if you speak English or not. Like, I'm sorry to break it to you.
That's true.
But that is not an important thing to a lot of people because they live in other countries. They don't live in America.
Yeah, I think it's like the perspective too, is because like
America is not the best country in the world. I'm sorry.
definitely not, dude.
It's not. It's the... Never mind. Let me not.
Yeah, I mean, I've lived here long enough.
But that
know.
ideology is something that's brainwashed in you. I promise you.
Yeah.
School system, American TV, propaganda, all that shit.
Yeah, for sure. It's all sorts of bullshit.
Thailand, like women that can speak very little English, women that don't have education.
Okay, let's talk about
Bruh, this girl.
Not speaking English and having good education are two different things. Let me just let that marinate a little bit, because when you grow up in the US, English is all you know. But getting good education is different than just being able to speak English.
That is very
I can
true.
speak English. I can English my ass off, but I'm not the smartest cookie in the box.
Obviously, Americans speak English and everybody speak English here. But a lot of them are not that smart. I'm just going to say that because from my experience.
About passport bro, because you guys have seen a lot on social media at the moment. Me, born and raised in Thailand, living in Thailand, excuse me, I speak 3 languages and
Great
you're saying
English
that
too.
we Thai people have low education. You've been out of the
That's what I
States
mean.
even. I don't know what type of people you have met in this entire life, but ma'am, what you're saying is reversing back to you as someone who might not have enough education. I
Yo,
have
pause this
finished
real
what-
quick. I'm triggered because let me tell you some shit right now. I was 12 when I came to the US, and they wanted me to skip middle school. We don't have middle school in the Philippines. We go from 6th grade to high school. So they were like, I just finished I just graduated elementary school, 6th grade, and they were trying to put me in 9th grade in the U.S., like a freshman, and I begged my parents to please let me.
Wait, your parents wanted you to skip middle school?
No,
the school system.
The school system was like, no, he's good enough to go straight to.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I had the opposite experience. Because I wanted to go to high school.
Yeah.
But they said I was too young because I left when I was second year high school.
Yeah.
But like I didn't finish second year because I had to move. So I was like basically 8th grade, right?
I skipped 7th grade. They were gonna make me skip 8th grade.
I was trying to skip 8th grade because I wanted to, just be in high school.
Yeah.
But they said I was too young, so they pretty much put me back to 8th grade because of my age.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had to go to middle school.
Look, in 8th grade, the shit that we were learning in math class, I thought I was cool because I knew every answer. Even teachers would ask a question. It's because I learned that shit in 4th grade.
You know what's funny too? They put me in ESL, English Second Language. Bro, I was killing that. And then like, a lot of my classmates, because like I think a lot of them were like from Mexico, so like they barely spoke English.
Yeah.
So I was like basically the smart kid in that class because I already knew English.
Yeah.
But they had, just because like I was new, they forced me to go to ESL.
Yeah, that shit they were asking us in math class, like in algebra in fucking 8th grade. That shit was taught to us in 4th grade in the Philippines.
We didn't even use calculators in the Philippines.
Yeah, they made you memorize that shit, dog. Like,
you had to actually
so
use
this
math.
ideology of the American people thinking that people in other countries don't have good education because they don't speak English that well. That's so stupid, dog.
Yeah.
They can count circles around you, I promise you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Philippine education is better than American education.
Boyfriend, I don't even expect his passport because I don't know how to speak Finnish and work in Finland. So it's not everybody who's doing that,
So she's
madam.
Thai.
And if us Asian can treat
And her
men
English is
better
great.
than you
Yeah,
guys,
she's
that's
good.
not our problem. It's your problem. Change your attitude, change your mindset, and probably you will attract better men into your life, okay?
Thank you.
So yeah, if you don't want
Jesus.
someone to look
It's not
down
that hard.
on you, respect you, then start that from you first. Think about it because you're a grown woman. Arschloch.
Man, I don't know. I'm happy that the passport movement is growing. But these black women need to stop making these videos and making these comments because this is becoming a little bit embarrassing. I'm starting to feel like the way that this man feels about his auntie.
This one for our team. Auntie, chill. I knew how important this was for our
Hello guys, this is about the trending
tell her,
on TikTok
queen.
right now, the passport bros. Most of you, a lot of the women in America, what I've watched is they are saying that a lot of people from the Philippines.
So this must have been really viral of people like
This has
reacting
been a thing.
to it.
Yeah, this has been a thing.
Yeah. I mean, I think I've, not this one specifically, but I've seen a couple that were like talking about that.
Filipina, we don't speak English. No, we don't. We're uneducated. Yes, we didn't go to school, Come on. One, you go to the hospital in the States.
Tell her, sis. Tell them.
Come here in Thailand. I live in Thailand right now. There's tons of Filipino teachers, English teachers here in Thailand.
Yeah, different country.
I am a nurse too, but I work in a corporate company right now. But it's just so sad that instead of you guys looking in the mirror to figure out what's wrong in your relationship with your partner.
But I am starting to think that this is getting a little bit out of hand. This is not initially what men wanted their reaction to be to foreign women. I think it's getting to the point where, you know how a guy is dating a new woman and he got his ex harassing that woman? This is what this kind of feels like. It's like you got your ex from the States that just calling and pretty much harassing your new girlfriend. And it's kind of turned into a big old thing. Now, I do not want to apologize for what other people are saying, but I do feel bad. Like, man, I hate that women are being drawn into this and clapping back, got to make videos. But I do understand the fact that they do have a lot of
These
pride
couples
about
look
their
happy. What the
race
fuck
and
is the
their
problem?
culture, and they are gonna defend themselves. So I just hate that this is going on. It's a real
You
bad.
started look at the other side and blaming us. Why your boyfriend or these passport bros go to Philippines? That's the first reason you think.
I'm dead.
Because we are submissive. We don't know better. Oh, that fires me up. We don't know better. We don't speak English. How do you think these people will communicate to each other if they don't speak English? Come on.
JERiCK, I'm curious. Do you notice a difference just now with this girl and that American girl that they keep showing on screen? What is the main difference that you see? Have you noticed anything?
In what way? Just like,
what do you notice? What is an apparent difference that you notice?
entitlement, or
Oh, that's a big one. My
Yeah.
boy, what else?
I mean, it was like a really fast clip, so I didn't really get to experience a lot. But I don't know, just like
Entitlement, they lack accountability, they lack
Yeah.
self-awareness.
exactly.
And here's one. How the difference in attitude.
Ignorance.
But the difference in attitude, the difference in mindset. One sounds very negative.
Yeah.
One is just speaking their truth. Also, one is very feminine. The other very masculine. I
That is-
wonder why the men are attracted to the girls from other countries.
That makes a lot of sense.
Your boyfriend or these passport bros speaks English. Do you think they want to go to a place that they only sign language? Come on. Oh God, that only shows me how insecure you guys are. And that only shows the world why these men probably
Are leaving the
leave
country.
Your country. Okay. I mean, I think what I'm trying
There's
to
no
say is
passport
it's not our
cis
fault.
movement.
And it's not fair for you guys to call us, these sad words or sad
Let me make my point,
names.
JERiCK. Let me make my point. Is there a passport cis movement? I don't think so. Because why? American women are not desired by the men from other countries. Whereas women from other countries are desired by American men. And I wonder why.
I mean, I haven't really thought about that, but yeah.
How often have you heard about an American girl who moved to a different country and was desired by all these men?
I mean, there are
I'm sure
some.
it happens.
I mean, like
it's a numbers game. I'm sure it
Yeah.
happens, but
in general, yeah,
No.
probably not.
no, exactly. That's the only point I'm trying to make.
We are uneducated. We don't speak English. We don't know better. We're submissive. I'm 34 years old and I have been independent all my life. Same as you. You're probably the same. Independent women, powerful women. You take care of yourself. You take care of the family. Same with me. Okay. Look at the mirror. Maybe it's not the face. It's not what your principle. It's just the relationship doesn't
Her
work.
attitude doesn't stink.
This is blowing up because we
mindset
said it
is
a long
great.
time ago. It's not the fact that
Very
men are
feminine.
leaving the country and talking mess about black women. No, it's the fact that black women was making videos about it, blowing up the movement at the same time, telling men to shut up and just leave. You guys should have shut up when we was leaving, because now these other women have heard about it, and when other women hear about your man or a good man that you have taken for granted and got rid of, they want that man.
Pay attention to the passport bros. Like, they're getting women from like the DR, Colombia,
Yes.
the Philippines, Thailand. Like, women that can speak very little English, women that don't have education.
I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna stop you there. The amount of disrespect in that video is unfathomable. Not only did you just
She's Miss
generalize
Thailand?
one country, but 3. Did you even know that in the Philippines, they speak English as their second language? Have you even traveled outside of the US yet? Because I know a lot of Americans that
And I think a lot of it too is like she's probably
It's just so
like
judgmental,
over
ignorant, dude. Like,
yeah, it's very ignorant because like she's probably like overgeneralizing. Like, oh,
that's
because
exactly what it is.
she saw somebody that went to the Philippines, and then all of a
Right.
sudden it's like, you know what I mean? Yeah, very ignorant and not
judgmental.
Yeah.
That never even leave America. If you come to Bangkok, Thailand, a lot of people here do speak English very well as well. So I think you better check yourself before you wreck yourself. And above all of this, you also have the audacity to say we are women that are raised to be wives. Just absolutely shocking. I honestly think you need to come out with an apology.
The word has finally got out what black women has been saying about these foreign women. Now all types of foreign women are making videos responding. But that's all I got in this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe.
Damn. What are your thoughts about that, man?
I already said what I needed to say. It's very simple, man. Look, even as a Filipino American, my experience is American girls don't appreciate the same things that Filipino girls do. Filipino girls love that traditional shit, you know what I mean? Like romantic. Our culture, like you literally have to ask their parents, hey, is it okay for me to ask your daughter out? Hey, can I court
The courtship.
The courtship. Yeah, is it okay for me to court your daughter? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In America, you do something nice for a girl, she probably doesn't like you. If you're mean to her, she'll probably like you more. That's some shit.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's just like a lot of it is just some like, it's just like the dating culture here is so.
Culture's different. The programming is different. Very different.
It's just like so out of whack that it's just.
Look at the time we live in right now. The straight man is the most like made fun of group of people right now.
Straight man, you said?
Yeah. I'm just saying, every time I go online somewhere, there's somebody bashing straight men. And
Why?
we can't. That's my question. Because there's some agenda against us.
Huh.
Because it's just so far on the other side. You know what I mean? Like. But every time I log on, there's somebody, one of my friends, I'm not even going to say names, but people on Facebook that are on my friends list, Instagram, there's girls bashing men all day on social media.
Yeah.
And I, as a man who minds my fucking business, I don't send no dick pics to nobody. Like, I'm not disrespectful. I'm just minding my business. I have to sit there and read you bash men.
And I think
I haven't done anything.
Like
just
I don't
living my life.
I mean, obviously, I haven't lived in the Philippines for so long, but from what I remembered, when it comes to like dating, like romance is very like embraced there. You know?
Yeah.
Like over here is like, oh, you're doing, like you said, like doing something nice. It's like, oh, you're doing too much.
There is a war against masculinity in America. In the Western world, there is war against masculinity.
Yeah.
If you haven't noticed, I've noticed it, but I don't know.
Different conversation for a different day.
I'm just saying. There's always a good side and a bad side to everything. Everything is better with balance. I get that, but there seems to me, Anthony Mackie just, you know, Anthony Mackie is right, Captain America.
Oh yeah.
Sam Wilson.
Yeah.
If you look on his social media, he posted a video not too long ago, maybe it was this week, where he's like, there's been a war against, or American masculinity is dead. For the last 20 years, he spoke about. So this is like a thing that's been going on, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I've been off social media a little bit, so that's why like I
see,
don't
that's
see it
good
much.
for you, bro. I'm proud of you, man. That's probably a good thing.
But yeah, it's not.
I'm just pointing out I'm just telling you guys about my experience. That's what I see. That's what I see when I hop on social media. It's when I see
But I think
all these
like,
talk shows on YouTube and TV and
for future videos though, I think I want to see like what it's like dating in the Philippines, because like we're so like
be interesting.
out of touch from it.
Yeah.
So it'd be really interesting to see what Filipinas.
I'm out of touch from dating, period.
And that's how you end a video.
I've been on dating forever, so I'm like, hey, I don't know the difference.